hot diggity dog. This place is magnificent.
Welcome to episode 4 of Half-Life 2 No Jump. I continue following Grigori as he leads me to the unknown. Together, he and I end up mowing through a horde of zombies. Grigori then holds the gate open for me as I make my way through. You know, when I first met this guy, I wasn't sure about him, but after what he does next, he immediately becomes cemented as a Giga Chad in my mind. After Grigori was done Giga Chatting all over my screen, I couldn't help but think that this guy has more sexual encounters than your average person in ancient Greece.
Welcome, my companions. Vesuvius. Staying out of trouble, are we? But of course. By the gods, Vesuvius. Oh dear, it seems I've let my nipple slip. How dare you expose yourself in front of me? Without offering to let me suck on it, of course. Oh, Hermes. I could have your head for this, you know. And my head you shall have, Hermes.
Moving on, I make my way down to a head crab pit. And I've got to say, this place is pretty disgusting. There's so many head crabs here, and they remind me of spiders. I spot some wood across the way that I have to get to. It was an easy enough gap to clear. I simply sprinted across, making sure to crouch just before the gap, which gave me a little bounce. I end up spotting a light at the end of a tunnel. And I gotta say, it was so beautiful out here. Birds were flying around, the sun was shining, and what the fuck is that? Walking along some train tracks, I spot someone or something sniping from a window up above. Let's send a present and see who's sniping. It was John Cena? I start getting sniped at again, so I duck under a truck. A head crab tries to hit on me, but I deflect his advances, making sure to preserve ammo by only using enough to kill it. I kill one of these super guards and I obtain some sort of pulse rifle. It's an okay weapon, nothing really to write home about. I get to a compound where Alex shows up on a 4K monitor to tell me to go to some prison. Look at this supercar they've prepared for Dr. Freeman, only the best. The magnet operator assures me that she's going to lower me down while I'm in the car.
Yeah, bitch!
Oh no, that's not what I want to hear right now. Are you shitting me? I'm forced to get out of this car because this Karen tried to feed me to the wolves. But that's not the worst part. Oh no. Watch what she says to me when I try to leave. Karen, I swear I will annihilate you. How dare you take that tone with me after you're the one who put me in this position in the first place? The magnet failed? No, Karen, your brain failed. I'm gonna come back, find you, and I'm gonna in your mouth. After that fiasco with Karen, I find myself back on the open road.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, my friend. I'll call you Binky. I end up in a basement where someone hands me an RPG and tells me to prepare for a fight with a gunship. The fight is pretty easy, but I need more ammo, so I duck into a house to get some. Are you kidding me? Move! I'm full ammo, Karen. Move! One last RPG shot takes the ship out and explodes after landing on what is apparently an impenetrable fortress. Let's survey the damages. No, they got Binky!
No.
At this next part, I have to use magnets to lower a drawbridge. Take notes, Karen.
Magnets! Oh!
I also have to bring the car up. Notice how there's no one inside the car when I drop it. Alright, fine, let's forget about Karen and move on. And just for future reference, you cannot drive on top of these ships. I find a fancy crossbow, and I like this weapon, it's pretty cool.
Nice.
After clearing out this area, I had to find a solution to this puzzle. Now, sometimes in Half-Life 2, the solution to a puzzle isn't always clear. Some of these solutions can be harder to find than the G-spot. Not that I would know anything about that, of course. But yeah, I figure it out, and now I can keep going. With the help of this drawer, I get on top of some broken stairs. Unfortunately, there really wasn't anything important up here. This whole area is just kind of a bait. There's a bridge here with some broken parts, but if I just take my time and shimmy across, I shouldn't need to jump. There's a gap here, but come on, this is child's play. Who would ever die to this thing? I happen across some platforms, and I want to find a creative way to get on top. Well, actually, if you go outside, there's a ladder, and you can... Shut up, alright? Let me cook, alright? When your friend comes home with a new pan, you don't just tell him that there's food available. You let him cook. No? That's not a situation that's ever happened? Okay. Anyway, here's what I did. I put a trash can next to an explosive barrel, and I got on top of it. I have 4 HP now, which is plenty, so why don't you take your damn ladder and shove it up your ass. With my HP being this low, I have to be damn careful, but don't worry, I have a plan. I just have to become Shroud. You know, realizing I wasn't Shroud was actually a really sobering experience for me. I just don't have the aim. Or the game sense, or movement, or general skill, or the wealth, or the status. You know what, let's just move on. Can someone remind me again what this series is supposed to be about? A gunship appears and it proceeds to start blowing up the bridge. Here's a funny little bug. You can get stuck in these rocks if you get to them quick enough. Let's see what's behind this door. Alright, you know what? I'm not interested. I get back to the car and I play a game of chicken with a train. I get to another area where there's a puzzle and I have to solve the puzzle to let me pass. You know what my grandma used to say about puzzles? They're like assholes. You know what? I'm not sure where I was going with that, never mind. So because I'm a masochist, I don't want to do this the intended way. So let me formulate a plan here. By stacking these ramps on top of this car, I can map out an algorithm that will allow me to calculate the most effective route using Euclidean distance. The closest path from point A to point B using the Euclidean formula. Yeah, I'm just messing with you. I'm just gonna keep throwing my car into the ramps to figure out something that works. There is one insight to note, however. When I charge up the gun on the car and release it, it gives the car a small boost. I can use this to my advantage. Ooh, so close. But I think we're almost there. I reposition the cars and I add a bathtub to the entire assembly. Hey, I managed to do it, but one of the wheels is stuck. No problem, I'll just get out and pulse the car with my gravity gun. I want to thank you for watching my video. This is going to be it for this episode. I've been doing some research and looking at other channels producing content similar to mine, and I found that a lot of them release videos of them completing the entire game in one video. I like that format, but I also like this episodic format that I have going on because it lets me work on a video week to week, and it gives my audience something to watch. When I'm done with this series, I'll edit every episode together and upload them as one big video. So if you prefer to watch the long format video, you can wait for that. But if you want to watch the episodes as they release, that's cool too. I'm always appreciative of your support, and I'll see you in episode 5.